is what do I think is the best way to become successful? I think number one most important thing is to do something that you enjoy, because you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. It's going to be a job. So like some people, they go into uni or a job that they don't like, and when you think about it, they're going to be doing it for the rest of their life. It's going to be something that you're going to be doing Monday till Friday or whatever you work for hours a day, and if you don't like it, then what's the point? Like, even if you do earn like 80,000, or what most people are on, like 20 to 40, let's say, maybe 50, like average kind of 30 to 50 or whatever, it's just not worth it. Like, it's weird to think nowadays that like little TikToker girls are literally making more than like fully qualified doctors, and I don't really think that's a bad thing either, because like it opens up so much opportunity for creativity. Like Joe Rogan and YouTubers and people who have like incredible ideas and who are so smart are making money from being amazing, doing what they love and being creative. Whereas like those people may not be as good at university or education or stuff like that, because it's so linear, like the way they see intelligence and progression. So, oh, can you do maths? It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, realistically, like, those people are way more influential than like your local doctor or anything, who, to be honest, are probably selling you shit that is like never helps. Like, let's be honest, like, you go to the doctor, you have a problem, like, oh, well, take this drug for a bit, it might make you feel better, or go home and have a bath. It's like, mate, you didn't even fucking listen to me. You was just sitting there typing the entire time. Like, you don't even give a damn. And he's like, alright, time's up now, fuck off. But nah, like, what about these people online who are telling you like information because they love it, and it's because that's their passion? Like, those are the people you want to listen to, because those people are passionate about what they're talking about. Do you really think that GP who's sitting there for hours a day doing something that like he's probably not even passionate about? Like, he's probably done this so many times that his instant response is just, oh, we'll give you that drug, we'll give you this drug. It comes across like he doesn't even care at this point. And I don't even blame him, because like, especially in the UK, GPs are so highly regulated. Like, they have to give out certain drugs, and it's all for money. They have to sell them so that pharma and the pharmaceutical industry stay alive. They can't prescribe you what they think might work. They can't. They're not allowed to do that. They have to follow the guidelines, and that's why I just think there's literally no freedom in the job, and that's why I'm trying to do natural medicine, because I think, and not just natural medicine, but to have my own business, and I think that business is where opportunity is and freedom is, because if it's your own business, then it's for you to say. You call the shots, you say what you think, and it's your responsibility. Yeah, obviously, if you're under a association, they take responsibility for stuff, but if it's your business, then it's all on you, and that can either scare people or it can be empowering and make you thrive, to be honest. Because I think like, even like small things, for example, like the red light stuff, or it's like called red light therapy. If you look it up, there's a lot about it nowadays, but it's like amazing for so many different things, like especially for like elderly and like joints and fucking circulation and whatnot. Because I recommended it to my nan, and she started using it already. Her knee and her shins are already starting to get better. but she would go to a doctor, they prescribe her some fucking pain medication, and that's it. Like, what's that gonna do? Treats the symptoms, not the cause. I think it's so dumb. Like, honestly, I think like business, just starting your own business is the best way to have a good life and to earn money to be successful. Like, even on Instagram, like people are earning way more money than fucking people who've gone to uni for 6 years, studied their ass off, and fucking, or people who have worked their way up in a business. Like, there's no progression there. Like, you get capped. That's the thing. You might be able to go up like 10,000 maximum, maybe 20, but you're so capped. If you have your own business, like there's no limit. Is to what you can grow it to, and especially with the internet nowadays, like there's so much potential. People are making like 500,000 a day from internet marketing, just using the internet, because there's so much audience and there's so many people to sell to. They don't even need to come into a store. It's literally online. It's so easier, so much easier. And like, I think that's an opportunity that more people should take on, and not think of it as like, oh, it's not legitimate or whatnot. Like, realistically, I think people underestimate how much, like, even a small online business that's making 100 to even like 300 per day, which may not seem like that much, but when you compare it to your 9 to 5 job, like, realistically, you're not making more than 200-300 a day. Even 100, that's good for a teenager. You're not making that. Like, even a small business making that much money is making more than you. Like, think about that. Like, 100 a day. Like, and the thing is, they're not even working 9 till 5. They'll do a bit of advertising, maybe, if that, and they'll send in a few orders, deal with a few emails. Like, it's no more than 2-3 hours work maximum. Obviously, when you scale up, you'll get up to like doing it full time, and at that point, you'll be making a lot. But like, this, people always make this excuse like, oh, there's too much competition and stuff like that. But that's one of the biggest myths and self-sabotaging beliefs out there, because what they don't understand is that there's competition, but competition's a good thing, because it means there's a lot of demand. When there's competition, it means there's a lot of demand, and what that means is there's a huge audience online. Like, we're not talking about, think about it in a shop, right? You may have 50, maybe 100 people come in per day, if you're lucky. Online, you can have like 2,000 people visit your site in a day, if you're popular, if you have a social media following and stuff like that. Like, it's ridiculous how much audience and how many consumers you have to sell to. Like, think about that. And then you realise scale. Like, it's no longer a store anymore, it's online, it's massive, it's expanding. And when you have that much scope, then you can just make so much. But anyway, that's just my thoughts for today.